systems in place designed for our own empowerment. In this particular example, enlightenment could be seen as the sudden illumination of the nature of what our current education system is creating, but then using that awareness to speak to this truth and help transform it into something greater. When you consciously make the choice to seek your true nature, you begin to turn back towards and connect with source energy. You see, enlightenment begins and takes place within. Across all of these ancient cultures, whether it's Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, or even shamanic traditions, source or God is often described to be known and experienced within. When we allow ourselves to become a living embodiment of the light that we are, we become a living embodiment of that light. We become enlightened. Now, to become truly and fully enlightened, such as the Buddha, it may not be as easy as the illumination of consciousness that we've been describing so far, but it is believed that all of us may walk this path, and that means you too. And when you do, you become not just aware of your divine nature, but every one of your actions matches the luminous quality of your soul. This is truly what makes one enlightened, that they live the light, not just know about it or think about it intellectually. Light also exhibits the wave-particle duality. That is, the photons that make it up can behave as both a point-like particle and a wave depending on if they're measured and observed. The behavior of particles as well-defined points may have a relationship to the reason why this physical reality looks static and feels finite and physical to us. Keep in mind that, following the first law of thermodynamics and the conservation of energy, energy can't be destroyed, only transmuted. The energy that was created between the molecules and atoms does not disappear out of existence when something dies. It is simply transmuted into some other form. The atoms that make up you were once part of a dying star. And when you eventually die, the energy and atoms inside you could end up in some distant galaxy thousands of light years away, giving energy to a supernova. Spiritually speaking, when our physical body dies, our consciousness is thought to move on as well. Our awareness is transmuted and moves into something new. The physical body can decompose, but the true essence of ourselves can't. So let's bring this back around full circle. Does light decompose? Is that even remotely possible? Light can bend, dance, shine, and shimmer. When you break it apart, it becomes a spectrum of color. Considering all things are vibrating at different rates, perhaps the light energy that creates your being too is just a creation of consciousness within a field of possibilities, with you at the very center, sharing space with the rest of the universe. Enlightenment is understanding that you are not your thoughts, but the awareness of the thoughts themselves. It is understanding that you have a right to exist because you do exist, and so does everything and everyone else in existence. It is knowing and seeing truth, which is everything that is without any preconceived ideas or stories being put on top of these circumstances. Enlightenment is shining your truth, sharing your light, expressing yourself, and consciously participating in reality in the highest way possible. It is choosing growth over stagnation, even if it causes you discomfort. It is asking questions and questioning the answers, and always